Bonnet Brigade, back me up. You know, it's like, hold on, me throw my hat, me throw my bonnet in the air. Ah, throw the bonnet up.
What I've noticed is that nearly all her freaking posts, there is a position that she takes of being some sort of victim. Her foot is broke. She's hurt. She's harmed. Something has happened to her, and she transposed it, and it's always a man that did something to her. So it's like every single post that I've went down for the last, like, since 2019. I went back as early as 2017 this morning, and she is always the victim of some man.
I'm JJTP, a lawyer, not your lawyer, still a super lawyer, and currently the world's greatest detective. So, in part 2 of this series, I talked about how this independent black woman, what do you say, Dr. Umar?
African queen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Umar said African queen.
What is your African queen? Dr. Umar Johnson, I got a question for you. I want you to explain to me the difference between African queen and a street girl. Because I think that degree that you have, you don't know how to use it, or you don't know the difference between it. I'm just so confused.
She makes a good point. What is the difference between a streetwalker and an African queen, Dr. Umar? What do you get that PhD in again? African studies? Oh, it's probably the same as her. How do I know? Oh, because look, I got the transcript right here. I told you I got receipts. Let me put it up the screen for you. Blank study methods. Black study theories number 2. Life writing. A. Smoke weed every day. Now, that's what you're studying? Is that what you got your A's in? Is that what your PhD is in? Let me go back to the great.
I'm a PhD.
Okay, so that's ad hominem, and we're not gonna go there. I want to keep this to the facts as best I can. So this video is about her scamming, and I've got so many receipts, and I'm gonna try to cut them all in. So hopefully I can keep it as a flowing thing, a video for you guys. So we heard in the beginning, I'm gonna cut that part at the beginning as opener, where the women said every one of her videos, every one of her posts on social media is her being the victim, right? So I want to share some of those posts with you here, and then you know what? I'm just gonna throw up some of those posts here, and I'll let you look at them, and then we'll come back and talk about it on the other end.
You grew up and they mad because you trying to be somebody. They mad because you trying to be somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass try to beat me up. Grown ass try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me. Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch. Look at this violent black man. Look at this violent black man. Look at this violent black man. What is wrong with this mother? You gonna touch her? You gonna touch her? You gonna touch her? And they mad because you trying to be somebody. They mad because you trying to be somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass try to beat me up. Grown ass try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me. Guess what? It's up and down for a real nigga. But you gonna be a all your life. All your life you gonna be a. All your life you gonna be a. And I fought for myself because I'm a gangsta ass. What's up? Hoya tayo $1 was. Inka erko kaya doon ko na kaya. Ani may garnes ayaw nagit saka. Why that? It's up and down for a real nigga. But you gonna be a loser all your life. Trying to beat up a woman for fucking living and doing something with your life. When your ass is fucking a loser all your life. You can't beat me up. You can't. It's all good. They gave me a real good shiner though. Grown ass nigga. Over 6 feet tall. Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they're all just watching, and they let that get in a car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
So hopefully in that little section there, I was able to cut in some of the many posts and many things where you see she's complaining about all the things that have happened to her, right? And again, I'm doing this live, and so I don't even know what I'm going to cut in there. But I got one here from the June 15th, 2020. How am I doing? Raising a black boy that could be unalive. You see all the videos. You see all the posts there. And I just want you guys to get a taste again about who this person is, right? And I'm going to speak about the race issue in a part 4. And I think that's going to be the next part, hopefully, if I can keep this in my head sequenced right. But with all these videos and all these posts I'm reading through that I have here that I hope I put on the screen for you before, I want you to get the theme of who this person is. And let me read who she is in her own Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, bio. Mama, PhD student, Somali, powerful witch, women, I love you, women, men, women, let me rephrase that, let me say that again. Women, I love you, men, blank you, starts with an F, pay me. F you, pay me. F you, pay me. People of color, I love you. Colonizers, let me live. Bro, that's her. Okay, so, men, F you, pay me. That's her mentality. And that's where we're talking about her being a scammer. So, what do I mean? What do I mean? I probably cut in some of those videos where she claims that she didn't, obviously we've all heard, I never harmed anyone. What about me? That was a lie. Really? Don't believe me? Okay, let me put this police report up and then we'll talk about that. Now, I can't say for sure, but I also have this piece right here, this set of text messages. I'm going to put it up on the screen. The club owners got security footage, glass ricocheting all over the place, and then they got her saying that her boyfriend pulled a blinky on a guy and fled the scene. That's how she wanted you to protect him, guys. Throw your life away. Pull the strap out. Protect this woman. Black woman. Right, Dr. Umar? right? This innocent black African queen, that's what the word we use? African queen. I believe that was the term we used. Okay, so then there's this video here. I'm gonna post that right after I finish here. This situation here where all that's going on, and you would think that she would have let it go, but she never harmed anyone. How come it says here on her text messages, I'm gonna put it up on the screen for y'all so y'all can see the full sets after this. She says, B word, I'm going to ruin you. And then she put on her I'm about to squeeze and pinch it so you can see, but it doesn't make a difference. Put it up on the screen, but you guys can see it's her story. And she put up there, and I quote, I interpret my piece for every very important message. I'm sorry. I can't even read. I interrupt my piece for a very important message. Anyone who knows this H word, where she resides, I got $1,000 for you, and I'll throw in an extra 200 if you give me a work location. Thanks, bro. She put a hit on somebody. 1,200 to find where this girl lives, who had a problem with her. But she's peaceful, y'all. She never did nothing to hurt nobody. Let me put it on the screen. I don't want you to take my word. Read it for yourself. Now you see that last set of text messages, the person ends by saying she's got several GoFundMes. And I put them, I think, in the last little section, but I want to talk about those. I want to talk about those, and I want to talk about what actually happened, right? Because we see the police reports, and, you know, so many other people have beat this situation into the ground, so I don't want to do that again. But I want to put up one video here. Let me see if I can find it. Because there's one specific situation that everyone talked about, or a lot of people I saw talk about, where she was in the dollar store. And again, using her playbook, she said that they were racist to her. And it was Texas, and it was a big problem. How dare they be racist to her? Oh my God, she's gonna get the store canceled. She can get everyone arrested. Everyone will lose their job.
You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this dance.
Yep, you about to lose your job. All that. We all saw it, right? Okay. Well, let me play the video of what actually happened here, and I got it here. So I'm gonna play it for you in its entirety, or as posted. So judge for yourself.
So you don't know what happened. I didn't do anything wrong. Nobody saw me do anything wrong. But you guys, so a random person came up to you guys and told you guys that I was swearing. Nobody saw it. Nobody could confirm it. But you're asking me to leave because I'm a black person.
No.
So why are you asking me to leave? What did I do wrong?
The store manager asked me to ask you to play.
Okay, so I would like to see the store manager, please.
Okay, she's up front.
She can come to me.
No, well, okay. It's up to her whether she.
I want to know why you guys are asking me to leave when I'm speaking in my language. Is it anybody here speak Somali? Who's the floor manager?
She was just here a minute ago.
This is interesting. I just moved to Texas and look what this racist thing is going on. This is absolutely racist, and this is harassment as well. You're asking me to leave a store for doing nothing wrong, for speaking another language, because it makes people uncomfortable for me to speak my language where I have every right to speak.
Maybe dealing with something else.
Exactly. I'm not doing anything wrong.
It's up to you. If you want to, you or
I'm shopping. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't bother anybody.
I'm just saying, I was asked to ask you.
Okay.
That's all it was.
I want to know why I'm being asked to leave. Hi. Is there a reason why you're asking me to leave the store?
Because of the fact that I was trying to explain to you how the customers had came in here and they told me that you were using profanity.
But they were lying, ma'am. Because I was speaking in Somali, and I know nobody here speaks Somali. There is no Somali community here.
You're not even letting me try to get to you and talk to you, trying to explain to you. You keep interrupting me. So that's all the reason was for, because first the lady came right here. I was getting ready to go tell you, but I had to go do something. Another one came and she was like, that's when I approached you.
But they're lying, ma'am. Did you see me do anything wrong?
I didn't see you. Two customers came up.
I was speaking another language, so that was absolutely wrong. And I did not do anything wrong. And when you came up to me, that was really offensive. That's why I was like, and I didn't say anything wrong to you. I didn't yell at you. All I said was, they're lying. That's not true. I don't appreciate this. Unless you...
Not today.
I said not today. Exactly, not today. I don't feel like dealing with racism today. Today is Tuesday. This is racism because I'm a black woman in a store and someone comes up to you and tells you she's swearing. You should first see if I'm swearing. You didn't see me swear, so you should have just left me alone. That's what you should have done.
All I did was approach you and asked you. You told me not today. Blah,
Not today.
Blah, blah, whatever you
I said not today. That's true. I have every right to say not today. I don't feel like being harassed today. I feel like going to the store, buying my stuff, and not being harassed. So why am I being asked to leave the store?
You were rude, and I was trying to tell you.
I wasn't being rude to you. You came up to me, ma'am, when I was shopping.
I did come up to you because
I have every right to say that I don't want to deal with false line. I don't know if you know how it feels to be a black person, but as a black person, you are always being accused of doing things wrong. And yeah, exactly. So how do you feel when people come up to you and say that she did this? I didn't do anything wrong. Well, I would like to be in the store. I have not harassed anybody. I'm a 29-year-old doctoral student. I don't do anything to anybody. That was racist, and you should have been able to evaluate that as a brown woman. Can I continue shopping without being harassed, please? And if I'm not, I'm going to make a lawsuit because this is a racism.
It's totally up to you.
I was not doing anything wrong. This is the third time I'm interrupted, sir. I'm just trying to buy my stuff.
It's totally up to the store whether they want to allow you to
I'm
do
asking the
business,
store.
and it's totally up to you whether you want to stay here. They have politely asked that you leave the store, and that's
For
all
no
they've
reason.
asked. Well, that's just their prerogative.
Are you asking me to leave the store?
Please leave the store, yes, ma'am.
Okay, you will be hearing from me. This is going to be on Facebook, and everybody's going to find out about this, and I will be suing you guys. Thank you guys so much for your racism today.
She will be suing you guys. Suing the Dollar Tree. Did it ever happen? Of course doesn't. No good lawyer would ever take that case because he'd get the video and he'd say, I'm not dealing with this. But that was one of her GoFundMes. And she posted that video. She posted that, by the way. That's from her. Got her. I'm good at my job. She posted that video. And to do what? Bonnet Brigade! Back me up! You know, it's like, hold on. We throw my hat. We throw my bonnet in the air. Ah! Throw the bonnet up! That's where they come out from out the cupboards and out their baby daddy's houses and out the projects. The Bonnet Brigade, here we come. To back her up, right? Bonnets in the air, like we don't care. That's what happened. And of course, set up a GoFundMe and she got some money from that. Doing good. Spread the word. If you don't support, then you hate black women, right? Believe all black women, right? Liar. So, what else we got? Here we go. Remember how she said that somebody hit her in the face with a brick this time? And again, everyone's debunked this. Clearly she has something. Could have been saline, could have been allergic reaction, who knows? I got one set of text messages here with some allegations that this dude here said that he talked to the nurse who treated her, and they said that, you know, it was saline. I don't like speculating and putting unsourced rumors out there. So I just like to put out, you know, things where we talk about things from the horse's mouth and we can actually verify a little bit, at least have some credibility. So we heard that this time that all these black men were there and she got hit by a brick, right? And nobody backed them up, and they were terrible dudes, but did those guys ever get to say their piece? Nobody ever talked to them, right? Oh, right, hold on, let me play the video.
Was sitting right there, but
she was literally right there, bro. You see what I'm saying?
And like coming from the gas station.
We just came from the gas station, right? And she was talking about she got hit with the brick. You know what I mean?
And then we was asking.
So we just like, what just happened, bro? Who just hit you with a brick? She talking about a guy in a suit. You know what I mean? But we saw the guy earlier though. We never knew he was a bad guy though. You know what I mean? We saw the guy earlier, like we worked here and stuff like that. So that was around here and stuff like that. That was moving and stuff like that with the girl before she got hit with the brick, you know? So what happened, we just don't know what happened. I think they had like a argument or something like that. We just don't know.
Before that, she was trying to fight with another.
Yeah, she was trying to fight with another girl right there before she got hit with a brick, you know what I mean? She was trying to fight.
Those are clearly the same two dudes from the last video, right? You heard them say she was trying to fight, but they didn't see nobody hit her with a brick. They did not see anybody hit her with a brick. But, I mean, this has never happened before, right? Right?
you grew up, and they mad because you trying to beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor, and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason.
We have watched and listened. Yes, we have watched and listened. And you're a liar. You're a liar. How many times? I mean, I grew up in the Bronx. Tough part of the Bronx too. Don't let the pink polo fool you. I grew up in the tough, and I used to walk through the Eden World projects every day to school. I never in my life had this many times somebody attack me with a brick, somebody try to give me the tip tap. I got in the scraps, okay? Like I said, let's talk about it. I'm a federal agent, okay? I've gotten in the scraps. But even in my dangerous job, have I ever, never, ever, have I ever gotten so many incidences where these dudes try to mess up, the other dude hit her with a brick. She had all these calamities, right? And I'm gonna talk about this part too, because here's the thing. I don't consider myself a fighter. You might see in the background over there, I got a 2nd degree black belt in Taekwondo from Korea. I got, BJJ skills, Muay Thai, boxing from, Coach Trapani, Golden Gloves. I'm obviously, like I said, I'm a federal agent. I'm a high threat trained federal agent, in fact. I've gotten to some scraps, okay? You can see the broken hands and pieces, right? Here's the thing. Anybody who's ever gotten hit in the face, for real, yes, you can have a contusion, I guess the word is, I'm not gonna get it right. You can have the contusion, right? That's true. But if you get hit with a whole brick, you're gonna have a broken bone. And the way your ocular, I seen dudes get hit before. In fact, Alvarez, in my first rugby game, I remember I was a sophomore, I was a backup. I started after this game because of this. Alvarez, a law partner now, was starting actually, but he cut his chin from here to here. I think it was a knee to the face. I don't know, it was in a scrum or something. However it happened, Alvarez was, oh, mommy, I'm out. My man was done. He was bleeding everywhere. This woman had no blood on her face. No blood. She had no brick imprint. I'm not just being joking. I'm being dead serious. Like, no type of sign. If you get hit right here, it's gonna break your ocular socket, right? And that's a serious thing. Like, that's dudes who get hit, like even with an elbow or like a fist. Like, if you get hit the wrong way, they got masks. I probably had one. Like, you gotta wear a mask after that, okay? You don't walk away from getting hit with a brick in the face and hop right on TikTok, whatever she was on, YouTube, whatever, Instagram, whatever she was at. Oh, everyone, look at my face. Hold on, let me get my shit. Look at my face, everybody. Oh, look, these guys over here. You can't talk. You can't talk. Your jawbone is probably dislocated. You got hit with a brick for real? For real? Get hit with a cell phone. Hit somebody with some. You don't think I'm lying? Challenge. Go out and look at any boxing match, any MMA fight, anything. If somebody gets socked just so with a hard object, you ain't doing that, okay? I'll give you another inside baseball pro tip. When we are trained to use our apps, our batons, our get right sticks, whatever you want to call it, when we're trained to do that, we're not allowed to hit people in the face. We're not allowed. We're supposed to hit people in the large muscle groups, right here, the shoulders, the thing. If you hit somebody in the face, it's considered deadly force. At least for us, my agency, FLETC, all the other agencies that are taught at FLETC. So for any federal agents, I don't know how local police do it, but we don't hit people in the face with batons. You know why? Because you're gonna have a contusion, you're gonna break their jaw, you're gonna break their orbital socket, and you're gonna close their eyes up. I got my eye closed, in fact. Now think about it. When I was playing Army that same season, we played Army, and every one of them dudes is 6'3", 240 pounds. They don't get tired. Oh, and I remember I caught a stiff arm to the eye. Bong chop. I was out. My rest of the game, my eye was closed. The rest of the week, I couldn't even open my thing, and it was just a stiff arm. Just one, bong, sit your ass down. Get out my way and me score this try. Man, you got hit with a brick. You had no mark on your face, aside from a little contusion. Is it me, or is it a conspiracy? But we saw what the result was, right? Bonnet Brigade, you guys stepped up. And I'm sure the numbers have changed, but since I screenshot it, let me just take a look. There you got it. Over $40,000 raised for her. So, who says lying and cheating don't work? Keep at it, because the Bonnet Brigade is going to get you paid. So, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. As always, like, follow, share, do all the social media things. And I'm gonna do a part 4 to this because there's one other topic, at least one other topic I can think of that I wanna talk about, and I don't wanna make these too long. So until then, that's all I gotta say about that. JJTP out, peace.
This is America. Like, follow, and share for more JJTP.